girls. It just sucks, because it's like, it takes two to have a kid. And who's left with the responsibility? Me, the woman's. Sometimes it's the father, sometimes the opposite, but in my situation, me. It sucks in so many ways because, like, I can't work a full 8-hour shift. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't, because my kids, I love my kids to death. They're the reason why I keep on pushing, moving forward. Does it bother me a lot that I'm not able to work how I want to? Yes, because I can't move forward because I have to take care of my kids. If they're sick, who's missing work? Me. If they have things, they have places they gotta go, who's taking them? Me. If I don't have a babysitter, who has to miss work? Me. Like, it takes two to have a kid. Okay, mama. Yeah, we're gonna go home. Yeah, we're gonna go home. It takes two to have a kid. And what grinds my gears is like the father, they don't care. Like, they don't care. What? Yeah, we are gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go home. I know you're tired. It just sucks that all the responsibility is left on the mothers. Like I said, sometimes it's on the father, but in my situation, it's left on the mother. Like, there's days where, like, I want to give up, but I think about the pros and cons, and if I give up, I'm not able to provide for my kids. I'm not able to accomplish what I have, my goals. I'm not able to accomplish my goals. And it makes me mad and sad because it just sucks. Like, why does it have to be this way? Why do I have to grow the balls? Like, why am I left with all the responsibility? Like, if they didn't want a kid, why? Yeah, I know I have partial the fault because I could have used a condom. But at the same time, it's like, they told you, like, how when you get in a relationship and they're like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna leave you, baby. I'm always gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for my child. No, you're full. You're full of shit, basically. And it sucks because my boys have that father figure. He helps me with my boys. Yes, we have our ups and downs, but our co-parenting is so way better than my girls, with their dads. And it sucks because, like, my oldest, they see my boy's dad being there for them, calling them when I have them, taking them, and it just sucks because my girls don't have that. And I'm disappointed because I chose shitty dads for my daughters. And that's the honest truth. Like, I chose the shittiest father figures for my daughters. And it just upsets me. It makes me feel like a failure to my girls. And I know I'm not a failure, but sometimes I do feel like I'm a failure. And I try to suck it up, but sometimes it's hard. And, like, it gets to me. Working 2 jobs. I don't have to work 2 jobs, but I want to. Why? Because I want to be able to know that I'm able to provide for my kids. And it's kicking my butt hardcore because I have to be up early in the morning, but still have to do with my kids at night, and then get them up early in the morning. So I have to get them way earlier than I'm supposed to. So I know that I'm able to make it to work on time. Do the dads have to worry about that? No. All the responsibility is left on me. I ran out of diapers. Who has to figure it out? Me. they're growing out of their clothes, who has to provide for it? Me. And don't get me wrong, like, I love being a mother, I love my kids to death, but it sucks and I feel like a failure because I chose the shitty dads for my daughters. And that's the truth. That's like 100% facts. And it pisses me off because they're able to provide for another kid that's not even theirs. For example, one of them is in a relationship and they have a, she has a child and he provides for that other child, but not my child. When it's blood, it's his own daughter. Blood. And they can't even do that. My other daughter, just like I said, I love kids, but he's able to provide for another kid from a previous relationship, but can't provide for our daughter, our own blood daughter. And we live in the same, like, closer. And it sucks because my daughters have to go through that. They have to go through seeing my boy's father be there. And my oldest daughter calls my boy's dad. And her dad gets mad because she doesn't call him dad. But that's his own dang fault because he was not there for my daughter. And she's one. And she's like the smartest daughter. She's the smartest kid. Don't get me wrong, all my kids are smart. She had to grow a little bit more faster because I got pregnant a few months after I had my oldest. So she had to grow up fast. She started to walk, she started to crawl, But it just sucks because all the responsibility is left on me. And I have to work my butt off double than what I have to for my kids. And who's the father figure to my girls? What's one of them? My ex-husband. And she loves him like, that's not my fault, and I admitted that my daughter loves my boy's dad because he was there for her. He was there, when she didn't have diapers and I was struggling, and he knew. I didn't have to say anything, he just knew. He would give her money for diapers. Yeah, she was little, but when you give a kid something, they're gonna grab it, So if I didn't have diapers, I didn't have formula, or I needed something for my daughter, he was there. And he would always be like, if you need anything for your daughter, let me know. And now that I have my 4-month-old daughter, same thing, like, he checks up on them and everything. And my oldest daughter's dad is barely coming in the picture, which I'm thankful for. A lot of people give me crap because he treated me bad, which, yeah, I accept that. Is it good to our daughter? Yes. He missed out a year and a half on our daughter, and so he has to put a lot of work to be able to get my daughter's love, that dad title. And little by little she is finding out who he is, but she will not call him dad. She will call him ma, like what she calls me. And who does she call dad to? My ex-husband. Why? Because he was there whenever she needed some, a dad figure. So every time she sees him picking up her brothers, she will go running towards him, with her hands all open for him to pick her up, and that's what he does. Yeah, there's moments where she calls him dad, and he won't. There's been one time that he's like, I'm not your dad. Which that pissed me off, because who says that to a child? Now I have to deal with the same thing with my youngest daughter. Why? Because her dad doesn't want to, doesn't check up on her, doesn't call her, doesn't even ask about her, which basically that's the same thing as checking up on her. But at the end of the day, I know they're going to regret it. You know, I know that I at least made the effort to, you know, try to put them in their life. And they didn't want to, so that's going to fall on them. They can't, their dads are not going to be able to say, oh, she was being mean, she was being a brat, she wasn't letting me see my daughter. No. In my conscience, and I know I'm able to tell my kids, mommy tried. Mommy tried to let, you know, mommy tried letting your dad be there, but they didn't want to. And it sucks because they, you know, my oldest sees my boys getting picked up. And then my 4-month-old, she's getting to that, you know, to that stage where she's realizing who's who. She recognizes people's voice. She's moving more. And her dad's missing it out. Her dad's missing those little precious moments that he's going to regret later on that he wasn't there for. But thankfully I have, you know, the grandma's support, you know, their help. Yeah, I be my bump heads every now and then, but I love them to death. And they never did me wrong. But I know that later on, everything's going to pay off. And I'm going to be proud of myself because I know in the back of my head, I tried. And I did it on my own. And they're going to regret, you know, not being there for their child. Not being able to see them grow while I'm seeing them. And it's sad. And like I said, it makes me feel like a failure because I chose a shitty dads for my daughters. Okay, mama. Baby? Is she asleep? Oh, she went to bed? But other than that, my jobs are going good. I'm physically drained. Sometimes I'm emotionally drained because I have to hold my feelings in and I have to keep on moving forward. I'm currently taking care of elderly people. I love it. It's my passion to be able to know that I'm helping others, making them smile. And then I work in a facility with children that have behavioral problems. I do get spit, I do get punched, I do get kicked, I get cussed at, but I love being able to know that I can walk in and make somebody's day and cheer them up, you know. But that's my life of being a single mom, 2 jobs. I live off energy drinks. My whole eating schedule is all messed up. I get full so easy. Sometimes I don't even eat. I have to force myself to eat something because at my spare time I'm just asleep or I'm taking care of my kids. And if everything goes good as planned, I'll be having my own little like my little business. And I'll be moving soon. Starting fresh. You know, a different town. Closer to my job. But it's crazy. I'm just drained. It sucks not being able to have, I mean, I do have somebody that I'm able to vent out to, but it sucks, you know, having to go through all this alone again. It's just drained. Bless you, mama. It just sucks. But I know later everything's gonna pay off, and I know God's not giving me things I'm not able to, you know, go through. I know He's always testing me and seeing what I can handle, can't handle. But that's my life as a single mom. Sucks. But other than that, look at my eyelashes. I look good. I try to look pretty or make myself look pretty, you know, for my self-esteem. It does take a lot of time, though, to put on these eyelashes, but Everything's good. I know everything's gonna be good. Everything's gonna pay off. And I know the Lord has me. And I know that my kids are gonna be proud of me at the end of the day because I'm trying. Okay. Anita. Because I'm sure my kids that no matter what obstacles come my way, you know, I'm strong and I have faith. And sometimes, yes, it's hard to think positive. But mommy has it. And I know that they're going to be proud of me because I'm not giving up. I could have chose to go a bad way, a bad path, but I didn't. I chose to move forward, work my butt off for them, and try to do good. And I'm staying out of trouble. I haven't had no speeding tickets, knock on wood. I've been getting out of trouble. Just minding my own business. Taking care of my kids and working. And sleeping, because I do need sleep. But, yeah, that's my last story.